Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nothing to see over here. Nothing fun to see over here. Good morning.
Just go like this.
Good morning. We're just gonna wait a few minutes for everybody to come in the Zoom. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Feel free to say hi in the chat. We love to see you through the chat. Good morning. Welcome. Come on in. Saturday morning story time, Silver Unicorn. This is the fun place. Good morning. Oh, good.
If you want, tell us where you're joining us from.
Yes, go ahead and put in the chat where you all are, all of our lovely participants today. Carrie, why don't you tell us where you are?
Oh, I am in beautiful Oregon. It's bright and early here, 8 o'clock, and I've got some sun coming in my window.
And what about you, Estrela?
I'm on the other side of the Atlantic, in Ireland. In Dublin.
Ireland. What time is it there?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, but also a sunny day, woohoo, which is not normal around here. So.
Oh, we have Kimberly in North Carolina.
Kim.
Hi, Carolina. I know you.
Hi, Carolina. I'm in Boston area.
How is the weather?
It's rainy.
Oh,
That's usually Oregon.
It's rainy a little bit today. It's perfect actually for a little story time, cozy story time.
True.
Good morning.
I have a couple banana jokes if you guys want to hear.
Yes, hold on. Let me just phone you in. Hello.
I'll hear it.
Hello, Estrela. Does anyone have any banana jokes we could tell before we get started?
Okay.
I have to put this down because it's hurting my ear. Okay, go ahead.
Why should you be extra nice to bananas?
Why?
You don't want to hurt their peelings.
That's funny.
Oh, I see my mom in the chat. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Carrie's mom.
Very fun.
Hi,
okay.
Cindy.
Why didn't the banana go to school?
Why?
She wasn't peeling very well.
For banana.
Okay, I have a not a peeling one. Why did the banana get so many Valentines?
Why?
Because she's gorgeous.
Because he was so sweet.
Aww.
I have one more.
Okay.
Oh, what is a ghost's favorite fruit?
What?
A banana.
Banana. I mean, there's another picture book in there somewhere, Carrie, don't you think?
Perhaps. Tamala says she's snacking on banana bread. I love banana.
Pamela, I so appreciate that. I mean, I tried to find something banana and I got yellow earrings. That's as much as I could get. So, well, that and an actual banana. I love that.
That's all the jokes I have, though.
Well, that's a good start. Let's start. We're celebrating this awesome, hilarious, very yellow, very fruity, fun book, Counting to Bananas, with the author, Carrie Tillotson, and the illustrator, Estrela Lourenço. All the way from Ireland, Estrela is joining us, and all the way from Oregon, Carrie is joining us. And we're going to do a little read aloud, and then we're going to do a little drawing demo. And that is always the most fun pairing for picture book story times. My name is Casey Robinson, and I'm the events manager for the Silver Unicorn Bookstore in West Acton, Massachusetts. And thank you all for coming this morning to our Saturday morning story time. It's always such a fun part of our week. I would like to ask Carrie, is there anything else that you would like to tell us before we start with this awesome story?
Actually, yes. Estrela is going to lead us in a little drawing demonstration later. So if you have a chance to grab something to draw on and something to draw with, you can follow along.
Perfect.
Otherwise, I think that's it.
Okay. And we have a Q&A little button at the bottom if you want to throw questions in there for Carrie or Estrela. Feel free. We love questions. We'll have time at the end for questions. Also, we love a chat. It's so fun to be able to see names and see where everyone is located and all of those fun things. So just feel free to say hi in the chat as well. And I will turn it over to our esteemed guests this morning.
Wonderful.
And I'll be back in a bit.
Thank you so much, Casey. And thank you to Silver Unicorn Bookstore. We're so excited to be here. I'm actually going to take my banana hat off because it's really hot. So it's fun for a while, but
we need to. We can't get it dehydrated.
So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to put up Counting to Bananas, the book, to read aloud. All right, Estrela, how does that look? Can you see it?
Looks great. Yeah,
okay.
It's perfect.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that yet. There. Counting to Bananas, a mostly rhyming fruit book. So we open on Sweet Banana sleeping in the fruit bowl. And here I'd like to read the dedications page for Evan, whose laughter is infectious. And Evan is my son. And Estrela, do you want to read yours?
Yeah. To Mom and Dad, who always make me feel like the happiest banana in the bunch.
That's so cute. So we have little banana waking up, and let's see what's on the next page. Me, the star of a book? Yes. Counting to bananas. 1 plum, 2 figs, 3 oranges, 4 pigs. Wait a minute, pigs aren't fruit. True, but no other fruit rhymes with figs. 5 apples, 6 pears, 7 kiwis, 8 bears. I like the bears kind of up in here. You can see they look really hungry for those kiwis. Bears? What about bananas? It's not time for bananas yet. 9 star fruit, but I want to be the star fruit. Let's see. I'm trying to, there we go. 10 bananas. Plantains. I'm starting to feel bruised. 11 mangoes. 12 cranes. Would you please stop putting animals in a fruit book? I could put in different kinds of animals. 13 melons, 14 peaches, 15 kumquats, 16 leeches. Ew! Well, you didn't like the other animals. If I have to see one more animal in a fruit book, I'm going to go completely bananas! 17 lemons, 18 prunes, 19 apricots, 20 baboons. Baboons? Look out, banana. How about raccoons? Raccoons rhymes with prunes. Fine, 20 raccoons. Shoo, baboons. Phew. Now, can we please hurry up and get to bananas? Of course. 40 cherries, 60 grapes, 80 berries, 100, I'm getting buried here. Apes, click. Oh dear, I think banana's in trouble. 100 apes with mouths agape, chasing banana, while banana escapes. Never mind, make it an animal book.
For banana.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. So that's our story. Thank you for listening. And Estrela and I have some questions to ask each other. And there'll be a chance for you all to, you can chat in your questions anytime or use the Q&A, and Casey will walk us through those towards the end. But first, Estrela and I will chat with each other a little bit.
And I have a question for you to start with. So my first question is, how did you know you wanted to become a writer?
That's a good question. I didn't know I wanted to become a writer until I started writing, which sounds kind of strange. I actually wanted to be an illustrator when I was very young. I wanted to be the kid who made the pictures I wanted to be someone who made the pictures for coloring books. And then later I learned that that's what an illustrator does. And I was always very much into art, but when I went to college and got my first job, I was doing nothing with the arts, and I just always felt like something was missing. And I was really drawn to an organization called the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators, and I would go on their website all the time and think like, wow, there's these people who make books and it's amazing. And finally I realized, well, no one's stopping me. Like, the only one stopping me is myself. So I just started and I tried writing and I discovered I loved it. And that was about 8 years ago, and I haven't looked back.
That's great. And I'm so pleased you didn't look back. I'm so pleased you did it.
Thank you. Well, Estrela, how about you? How did you know you wanted to become an illustrator?
I think it's the same as you. I didn't know. I mean, kids that become, or people that become illustrators, they always draw when they're kids and they love to draw. And I didn't know it could be a job, actually, because when we were kids, they kind of say, oh, no, that's not a job, or yeah, you just draw for fun. So I actually did science beforehand for a few years. And then I realized I like the theory, but I don't like it as a job. And I found out that there was a school of animation, or love animation, and that's kind of drawing. So I applied, and I was actually an animator for 10 years, and I've been in the industry for 15 years in the animation industry in different jobs. And I realized what I really love to do is illustrating, is drawing, because it relaxes me, actually. My mom and my partner keep saying, why don't you just take a break at night and not draw? And I was like, that is my break. actually relaxes me to draw. It makes me happy. And then it connects me to people. So it's a win-win job at the moment, because it makes me happy and it also makes me connect with people through stories and stuff. So yeah, that's how I love being an illustrator right now. Yeah,
that's really wonderful. I love that.
That's me. And now I'd like to know, where did you get the inspiration for the book?
So I love the story of how this book came to be, because it comes from a person very close to me, which is my son. That's why the book is dedicated to him. So about 5 years ago, he was taking swim lessons, and every time he would have to do a skill called a starfish float. So he would lay on his back, hands and legs out, and have to float for 10 seconds. And his instructor would always count to 10, or she would count to 10, except she'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, bananas. And he thought that was just so hysterical and would crack up every time, until one day he was giving her a hard time for never counting to 10. And she said, what, don't you love my counting to bananas? And just that phrase, my brain caught that. And I said, that is a picture book title. I don't know what it's about, but I have to write that. And it took about a year until I even started to try writing it. And, even though the book doesn't have anything to do with swimming or starfish floats, it still just, to me, it captures that moment of Evan's surprise with his swim instructor, because that was just so much fun to see every day.
It was the spark that you needed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Estrela, can you tell us how you came up with the character design for Banana?
Yeah, so when I got the manuscript from my agent, your manuscript that you wrote, I thought it was hilarious just on the words. And I thought, oh, geez, this is a very funny book, so I need to find a funny character. I was like, and at the same time, it needed to be funny, but I wanted to be easy to draw, because I like that, children or adults I never drew. If they want to draw Banana, it's easy. So I thought, okay, what's the simplest way I can draw Banana and make it funny? So the banana shape is just a banana shape, as you know, and then how to make it funny right away. I mean, it's just put the googly eyes, and with the googly eyes, it makes it funny right away. I mean, if you put stickers of googly eyes in anything, it makes it funny, right?
True. Yeah.
And then you have a range of expressions you can do, so many. So I thought, okay, because this book, she goes through so many emotions. I thought, okay, googly eyes there, done. And then I thought, okay, easy to draw and to stay in a banana shape. Just make sticks for the arms and sticks for the legs, and put a little boots, because I love little boots. I love little boots on anything. Even my dog had to wear boots at some point because he got hurt, but that's a different story. And then I put a little bow, because Banana wants to be the star of the book. So why not put a little bow on Banana, and that's it. It's ready to be the star of the book. So yeah,
I love it so much.
So I was going through the book and I was thinking, what is actually your favorite spread?
Oh gosh, there's so much in this book that I love, like from your illustrations, but I do have a particular favorite that I'll flip to and then share here. It's kind of halfway through, I think, more than halfway actually. So it's this spread with the melons, peaches, kumquats, leeches. And what I love so much is Banana's hilarious expressions, just like you were saying, Estrela, how with the googly eyes and the range of emotions, you've just captured so much in Banana's face there, and I love it. And then I love down there at the bottom, the little leech stuck on his boot. It cracks me up every time.
It's like sucking.
So I think that's probably my favorite. How about you? Do you have a favorite, or like what was your favorite to work on?
Yeah, my favorite to work on. I'll show you two. Here you go. It still is my favorite to work on, and the one that I still love. It's the pigs. Well, I love everything because I love the oranges because they're, this one is getting squished.
Yes.
The poor thing. But I love the pigs because they were the first animals that I had to draw, and I thought, oh, this is the spread that I can start playing with shapes and formats. So you start with a nice little round pig, and then you have the nice stretched grumpy pig with the hut, and you kind of just think, why is this one grumpy and why is this one so happy? And you start thinking of little backstories to the characters. So I thought, yeah, that made it so much fun. So that was definitely the one that I love because of that. You can kind of play with little stories and personalities. Yeah,
nice. I love that.
Right. I had to come in because I also have a favorite spread. Can I share?
Oh, please do.
Please.
Okay. I like this one at the very beginning because, and I wanted to ask actually, Carrie, so did you have, I mean, there's just so much good setup for the rest of the book. Did you have this in the text? Did you have the dialogue? And did you have
the speech bubble, but no art note or anything. Estrela made all that art happen.
I mean, wait, can you see a little selfie?
It's so cute.
I mean, itself.
It's so funny. And the banana skins. I mean, how can you not want to turn this page? It's just so funny.
That's great.
Thank you.
What I need to know what your favorite fruit is, both of you. Is it bananas or something else?
It is not bananas for me. I actually did not like bananas as a kid. And I only started eating them once I had my son because he likes bananas. So now I'll eat them, but they're still not my favorite. My favorite is probably strawberries. I love strawberries.
Yes, they're so nice.
How about you, Estrela?
Me, I'm the same. I like bananas. I have a lot of bananas in the house because my dog likes bananas a lot. Yeah. So I know they're very sugary and lovely, so I can't give him too much, but he loves bananas, so I get him bananas. But my favorite is peaches. The nice yellow and orange. They're just perfectly ripe to eat, and my parents always get the best ones when I go on holidays. So yeah, it's actually my favorite fruit.
Yum.
That's good.
I wonder if anyone wants to share in the chat what their favorite fruit is.
I was just going to hear just that.
Casey, what's your favorite fruit?
You know what? This is a very New England thing to say, but I love apples.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I see mango. Arshida likes mango.
Ooh, mango. Mango's good too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So far, we have all fruits that are in the book.
Very on brand of us. What
I have
about favorite animals? Yeah. There's lots of animals in this book too.
yes. Oh, I see Kimberly says she's a strawberry girl. Um,
Like you.
yes, like me. I have a lot of favorite animals. So it's hard to pick, but I think I have to go with orcas because
Yes.
I've just always been enamored with them. And I live in the Pacific Northwest, not so much in Oregon, but up in Washington, there are some residential orca whales, depending on the time of year. And so I have gotten to see them in the wild up there, and it's like magical. So, and I also have lots of orca dreams. It's like a recurring dream thing.
Ooh.
So I like them very much.
You need to research what that means.
Yeah.
It's a book.
I hope it's something good.
Yes. My favorite animals is dogs. So easy. I had dogs all my life and I love dogs. So yeah, I just love how much happiness they bring into our lives and craziness and work, but it's good work. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but they're
Yeah,
worth it.
I wouldn't change it for the world. Yeah, definitely dogs.
That's fun. I love dogs too. Feel like if I had to pick an orca type animal, since that's such an unusual, I would maybe pick a gazelle. I think they're graceful and beautiful to watch in the wild. So, but dogs are close to my heart too, Estrela.
We all have dogs in this chat, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. We all love them. Right.
Do you want to do your drawing demonstration, Estrela? I would love to see how you create these characters, and I'm gonna pop up just so I give you more space on the screen.
Okay, so I'm just gonna share. Let's see if I share the right one.
And I'm gonna follow along.
So can you see my Photoshop?
Yep.
I have to take you off my screen so I can't see what you're seeing. There it is. You can see my brush.
Yep.
Now, okay. Right, so we're gonna draw a banana, of course. So we found a little shortcut to be able to draw a banana easily. So I usually start with an arc, and you can think of a rainbow arc. So something like that. Rainbow, you can think something like this. And then you do a smaller rainbow arc. So it's like a bottom of the rainbow. So you can do the bottom. There. And you go, okay, why did I draw a rainbow when I wanted to draw a banana? That makes no sense. So we just rotate the paper. Ta-da! We have the body of banana. I'm going to put a bit, whoops. What am I doing? Ah. Oh, I know. I'm going to do it again, okay? Because I need to move it. Da-da-da-da. So I'm going to do a rainbow arc and then a smaller rainbow arc at the bottom. No, and I'm doing it wrong again, sorry, because I need to create a new page if I want to rotate. Jesus. Here we go, rainbow again. Done. Okay, and now we're going to rotate the paper like this. So we have part of the banana done. So now we're going to do banana's head. So it's like little rectangles. Chook. And banana's butt, that is my favorite. Chook, chook. Banana's butt has a little tiny little rectangle butt. Right, so now we're going to put the googly eyes. And we can put them, we're just going to put the normal googly eyes, right? So it's just happy, nice and round, like little 2 eggs, and 2 dots in the middle. Chook, chook. So banana is alive. Hey. And now for the mouth. I usually like to think that the mouth looks like a bean. So if you think of a bean here on the side, like that, right? So we're going to do the exact same thing for the mouth. So a little bean. Hooray! And now we can do either banana has the mouth open, so we can put the teeth and the tongue, or we just do she's smiling or he's smiling. Ta-da! Very shy. It's on camera, so it's very shy. It's a bit thin. This banana came out very thin. And now the easy part. So we can play with the arms whatever way we want. So we can do banana like this, banana like this. So that's the fun thing of having sticky arms, that she can do whatever she can, just like this and presenting something. Or maybe we can do banana dancing, right? It's fun. Everybody loves dancing, even if they're a bit shy in front of everybody, but everybody loves a little dance, even alone, right?
True.
So we can do 1 stick, 2 sticks, and then small 3 little sticks for the fingers. 1, 2, 3. Hey, super happy banana. And now for the feet, the same thing. We can do, the banana could be doing a woo like this. Or could be having a foot up in the air, a foot on the ground. It's dancing, so whatever. We can do whatever we want. And now the little boots. So it's a little triangle and a little rectangle. Tiny little boots. Boop, boop, boop. Done. Banana's dancing. And now at the end, we put the bow. So 3 little kind of circles. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Banana's done. It's a very thin banana, this one. Can you show me yours? Did you get one?
I did. Can you see that?
Woohoo! It's a dancing banana.
That was fun. Thank you.
Good. We can do a little apple, maybe dancing with banana right beside.
Oh, there you go.
Banana. The apple is very happy. Hey, I'm live. Happy apple. But I have no legs. Poor apple. It's jumping. Maybe it's jumping up and down. So they're both dancing.
Ah, they got some music.
Yeah, that's it.
That's very fun. Thank you.
No worries. How do I stop sharing? Here we go. Done. Super quick. Did you get one, Casey?
Fabulous. No, I forgot to start. I have a piece of paper and everything, but I was watching you. I was watching all the little sketches. I don't know how you make it look so easy, Estrela.
It's because I do it from 9 to 5 every day. And then more at night after. Yeah.
It's just amazing. I don't know. I feel like illustrators have a gift for making something come alive. You know, when I sketch something, it just looks like a sketch on a page, but this banana has so much life.
Yes.
I mean, how long did it take you to do the book?
To illustrate it myself.
Yeah.
Ooh, on and off. I think it was 3 months. I think so. With retakes and everything that he extended to. I think the deadline was 6 months, but I think if we just condense it into exactly how long it took, it was about 3 months. Yeah, it was 3 months of a lot of fun. In fairness, it was so much fun to draw this book. So yeah. I think there was only the spread of the apes was the hardest one.
A lot. I actually had asked our editor, Cheryl, before you even illustrated, I was like, I realize it's a lot to ask. Is there any chance that she could actually do 100? And Cheryl was like, that's a lot to ask. I was like, okay, we won't ask her to do that. And then you did it anyway. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so much work.
I thought it wasn't going to be possible either. And then I was like, no, do you know what? Because I left that spread and the spread of the grapes and everything, the wave, which is another one, for last. And I was like, if I can do it, I can do it, but I'll leave it for last. But and then I was like, no, I'm definitely doing it. So yeah.
I'm gonna hold that page, this page, yes.
Oh God, yeah. And that page actually has a little story because I did if you count exactly, it has 40 cherries, 60 grapes, and 80 berries. And I actually was missing one grape, I think, by mistake. And I thought they'll never count. I didn't know I was missing. I thought it was right, but there's like, they'll never count, it's too much. And then Elise just told me, you're missing one grape. I'm like, you counted? Thank you so much.
Do you want to know who counted?
Did you?
The biostatistician.
No.
I was like, I can't believe she did the right numbers, except there's one missing.
Because he would have been wrong forever, and now it isn't. So it's just so
I counted multiple times because I was like, I'm not gonna say something like maybe I miscounted. So
no, but you didn't. Because then I went to check and I was like, oh my God, it was missing at the top of the wave. I think one grape was missing around here. And I'm like, oh my God, I counted. Or you counted. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Did you have to redo the whole sketch or were you able to? No.
I just fit one right there.
Okay. Wait, I have to show the apes too. This must have taken you forever. Look at that.
Forever. I kept showing it to my partner and see, I got 30, and it's like, very good. You have a few more to do. 70 to go. It's like, I know.
That's a lot. Thank you so much for doing all that.
It's
That's a lot
fun.
of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
If anyone has questions, go ahead and throw them in the Q&A or in the chat. I'm keeping an eye on both. I have a question, Carrie, for you. So you just mentioned that you're a biostatistician. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is? And also when you find time to write, because I love to know when authors have other jobs and they are also writing, because I feel like sometimes people think writers or illustrators are only doing that one thing. And it's fun to know about the other parts of your life. So can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
I can. So I will say I'm no longer a biostatistician, but I did work in that field for 13 years. And really a biostatistician, the field I worked in was health services research. So doing the statistics and number crunching for all kinds of research projects, a lot looking at like children's health and preventive health services, which I really did like, but I wouldn't say is my passion. I left that job right before the pandemic, unbeknownst to me, and to start my own consulting business, which I did start. I got that up and running during the pandemic. And then in the meantime, got this book deal. And I had one client and decided I didn't want to do that anymore. And I just want to be an author. So I'm a full-time author now. But I've got at least one friend on here from Megan from my statistics days. And it's still like an area that's close to my heart for sure. Yeah.
Well, and I mean, there are so many numbers in this book that it's kind of a nice marrying of these two parts of your life.
It is. I had a friend once that I told that I was like, someday I'm going to figure out how to match up statistics and art. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I think maybe this counts.
Definitely. It definitely counts.
Yeah.
Okay. Another very important question. What is the difference between a banana and a plantain?
Oh, very good question. I don't know any technical difference, but I have both of them here. So bananas are fruit that we're very familiar with, most of us. Some people may not know what a plantain is. I've eaten plantain before, usually as like plantain chips. I think they're really tasty, but yes, there we go. I know there's lots of ways to cook plantain, and I've never cooked it myself, but I'm planning to cook this one up somehow. But they're both tasty. Plantains are less sweet and apparently bigger. So there you go. If anyone in the chat knows more about plantains than I do, feel free to chime in.
I would also like to know a little bit more about the personality of these plantains. Estrela, maybe you had something in mind.
Yeah, because I had to research because I didn't know what a plantain was. Like I learned so much. And I was like, oh, so it's a bigger banana. So it's a grown-up banana. So I thought, ooh, so maybe it's an oldie. So I thought it was very funny to have a bunch of oldie bananas. I know they're all men because they all have mustache, but they're definitely an older banana. That's what I thought. So yeah, that's the story behind it. And they're all just having a chat. They're probably in the coffee shop or something.
Yes. My son and I like to pretend they're like, I'm Professor Plantain.
Like, you can hear them mumble.
That's perfect. That's perfect. We do have a question. Ooh, this is a good one. This was on my list too, Harshita. Do you have any new books coming out that we get to look forward to for both of you? So we'll start with you, Carrie.
Yes. So I have a second banana book coming out with Estrela. Yay. It is an alphabet banana book. It's called B is for Bananas, a Going Bananas alphabet book.
Ooh.
And in this book, the narrator wants it to be a bedtime book, but Banana thinks bedtime is boring. And that comes out next year, sometime in the spring. And I just got to see all the final art from Estrela a couple of weeks ago, and it is amazing. I love everything she's done. Again, it's just awesome. So that's very exciting.
Is it the same banana?
Same banana.
Yep. Oh, good. I mean, how can you
craziness?
How can you not want to have another star performance by this banana?
Very fun.
I love the second book. I'm really excited for us to show it, to be honest.
Me too.
That's such a treat. Oh, Megan, that's a good question. I love this question too, because it sometimes has different answers. How did you two come to work together? What was the process?
Do you want to say it, Carrie? Because it starts with you, actually.
Sure. Start trying to figure out where to start. Estrela and I did not know each other before making this book. So I submitted my manuscript to an editor at a publishing house, and her name's Cheryl. And Cheryl decided she liked it and wanted to buy it. And then once that was in the works, then the publishing team is the one who chooses an illustrator to work on a book. Cheryl did ask me for any input that I had, and I said, oh, I know you guys are going to pick someone great. I didn't even want to say anything. And then she's like, no, but really, give us some names. So I was like, okay, I found, I listed some illustrators that I said, like, maybe in the style of so-and-so or in the style of so-and-so. And then I was like, I should put an actual name on there. So I was starting to search online, and I looked through my agency's website to look for illustrators there, just as a starting place. And I found Estrela's work and I fell in love. So I put her on the list. And then my editor, the art director and all the editors, they all, sought out other illustrators, came back to me with a list, and Estrela was still on there. And I said, yes, can we please have her? And that's how it came to be.
Yeah.
And Estrela, so what was it that connected you to the story when you first read Carrie's words?
I just thought it was very funny. See, I love funny stories, and even when I was a kid, I prefer to watch, the comedy cartoons and the comic books. And I just thought, yes. I mean, my agent sent me the manuscript, and I just couldn't believe it. It was actually one of the days that they said that the country was going to shut down, and I was really low. I was kind of down. I think I told you this, Carrie. I was just making a cake mug, a cake in the mug, just it kind of cheer me up. It's shut down again, and then I got this email from James, my agent, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. So yeah, when I read the story, I thought it was so funny, and it was just, you want to work as an illustrator in the book, but then when the manuscript is really funny, it just made it all. So that cake in my mug became a celebration cake instead of a sad cake.
Yay.
So yeah.
I love that. Bananas bring joy. Stories bring joy. Illustrations bring joy. Picture books always bring joy.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorite formats of books. That's so great. And
I'm
sorry.
real quick? I just wanted to give Estrela a chance to say what other books she has coming up, because she has more than just another banana book.
Oh yeah. I have a book with Page Street coming that I'm working on now with an elephant, which I'm really excited to show. It's like a cute little elephant. So the elephant hears no. And then I have a very secret thing that I can't talk about it yet, but I'm really excited to one day. I don't know when I'm allowed to say it, but I'm really excited to one day say it. I don't know, next month? Don't know.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is exciting. That brings joy too, that we know that we can keep an eye out for both of you for your upcoming titles. Do you know when that elephant book is coming out, Estrela? Is that next year as well?
Yeah, it's spring 2023. We're 2022, so spring 2023.
Oh, good.
No, wait. No, because I'm going on maternity leave, sorry. I'm brewing a baby. I'm cooking a baby right now, and my baby's coming out this month at some point. So no, I'm wrong. So I finished the book on April 2023, so it's coming in spring 2024.
Okay.
It feels like a long time. I'm really excited to show it. But yeah.
It's always surprising how long books take to come out.
Yeah.
Well, this has been fantastic, both of you. It's such a treat to have you join us. I think it's the benefit of Zoom that we get to celebrate books and authors and illustrators that are not in our immediate region. So I'm so appreciative, especially with the time difference, that you were both able to come today and do your Saturday morning story time. I'm going to hold up the book title again. Everyone needs to get their copies of this hilarious fruity, fun book, Counting to Bananas.
Awesome.
So
Thank you
great.
so much, Casey. This is really fun.
Big thank you. Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who attended too. We're so grateful for your support of independent bookstores and authors and illustrators. It's such a treat to have all of you here with us today. Carrie's book comes out, Carrie and Estrela's book comes out on Tuesday. So this is a pre-launch, exciting window. You can get your copies at the Silver Unicorn or silverunicornbooks.com. Please check out our website also for upcoming events. We have lots of wonderful book events to come. But thank you so much, Carrie and Estrela, and best
Thank
of luck to both of
you.
you. And we can't wait to have more books on our shelves with your names on them.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, this was great. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Wait.
Oh,
Everybody.
there we go.
Bye.